Welcome back, awesome Action Toy fans and subscribers. We are Monday the 28th of October 2024 and we're looking at this Acid Rainbow Last Line of Events Donovan 1/18 scale action figure. This is another show exclusive. This does look pretty cool. Let's have a look at the box. Artwork is very cool, very reminiscent of one of the earlier exclusives. I think it was the first exclusive actually, the Deserter. I'll put a link in the top right to that, which is a fantastic figure, but it's an old Oritoy one, and only, I think it was 72 or 70, I think 72 or 78 were made. I have got one, which is very cool. I'm just scared though when I go back and find if the joints are okay still. Very reminiscent, does look cool. The Deserter was basically just a Soul Commander with a cloak and a different, slightly modified gun and a rock, but and the cloak was soft goods, was fantastic. This does look really good, and again looks like it's soft goods there. Okay, I'm gonna unbox and set them up. I'll be back in an instant. Stay tuned. And here is Donovan doing a nearly realistic kneeling pose. Not too shabby. That didn't take long to do. Looks really nice. Lots of differences to the Deserter I mentioned, but lots of similarities too. What a great looking figure. Just a shame that a named character, a named figure, is an event exclusive or exclusive for events. Maybe there'll be a non-exclusive version coming out later with some differences. Maybe we will see. Accessories, everything that comes with him is on him, so look at that in a moment. Please consider joining the Patreon, link in the top right of your screen now. Get to see all the videos before they're published on YouTube, exclusive content from time to time, and prize draws from time to time too as well. So it is worth checking out. Okay, bring him in for a close-up look. So you can almost do a proper sniping pose, which is pretty good. Any issues? I wouldn't say there's any issues per se with the little play I've had so far, but there is one thing that I would have changed if I was to make him myself or make one again. I'll look at that in a second. So close look. This hood can come off. It appears that pipes, this helmet I've seen before, I swear they've done this before somewhere. Hood can come off. The visor appears to be fixed on, maybe? It looks like it could come off a bit. It's fixed on. His head is popping out of his neck joint already because all that stuff is pushing it up. If we lift the cloak up, we can see this quite unique chest piece here. Very intricate. This sort of a bag here attaches to the backpack, which is awesome. There he's got a loop for the silencer that's on his gun. That comes off. Nice gun with a wrap. Here in the side, this is the same setup as the AMM Navigator. Little control phone communication device. But rather than having a second silencer like the Navigator and a grenade, he's got two grenades there. Then if we lift up this one here, no difference apart from this part going around the shin. These are different to the standard Soul Commanders, etc. Very nice looking figure. Another look at his gun. This is molded on. If I remember with the AMM, it had a leather strap, not a plastic strap. Not the AMM, sorry, the Deserter. And it had something wrapped as opposed to molded, I believe. I'll have to check my own video to have a look at that. It's going back a few years. Yeah, there's only, like I said, 72 or 78 of those, I think. And then Red Face, the next exclusive, there was 42 or 48, something like that. I've got a Red Face too as well. But I'm scared to open it in case things have crumbled. Okay, so articulation is going to be interesting with all this stuff on you. That's going to get in the way already. Going to have to move the soft goods up and down to make sure that they don't get in the way of stuff. But head, small left and right. Forwards, backwards is better than I thought it would be. Side to side, not really. Shoulders, going to put his cloak up. They do go all the way around. Lateral raise. He starts to approach 90, then it sort of resistance gets in the way, but it's not so bad, I guess. Bicep bend is phenomenal. Does have the shoulder, small shoulder roll. Then the wrist is gun articulation. This is the thing, sorry, wave articulation. This should really be gun articulation, but help him to articulate his wrist at the right angle to hold the gun. And also, this is the sort of a bad hand position to hold this extra fat part of the gun now, where he's got this wrap on. This hand, the hand is gun articulation. He does have a separate trunk, but you won't get much movement from that with the vest on. But trunk and waist together, I was going to say he can sit down. He's approaching sitting down. Can turn, can't really lean backwards. Sideways he can, not too shabby. Legs, this soft goods gets in the way again. I have to pull his little skirt thingy up. It's not bad. Forwards and backwards, pretty good combined. Thigh twist, double kneecap. Kneecaps are going to be a little bit ugly when it's bent, but very good at angle. Fantastic angle effect on that. And then we know, because of acid rain roll, we can have a shoe turn, swivel in, swivel out. Can have a tippy toe, but these tongues are going to limit the dorsiflexation, which is a shame. It looks great. And another nice thing about this is you can put his, you can shoulder the gun, as it were. How did that with that there? So you can show. Look at that. I'm trying to copy the picture there. He's got it under the cloak, which is going to be quite tough to do. Yeah, that ain't going to happen. You can put it over his shoulder with the strap, obviously. I guess like that, with the cloak on. And he looks great. Doesn't have a sidearm. I think it'd be better if he had came with a sidearm, but obviously that's another expense, and you haven't got anything to stow that unless you added a holster to him. Okay, let's try a bit more old school. Or more traditional, there we go. But being a hard strap, not a leather strap, it kind of doesn't sit natural like that. Let's get an idea of his size. It's going to be standard size, so approaching 11 cm. To top of the head, 10.5 to 11 cm. So just over 4, maybe 4, coming on to 4¼ inches. Comparison, let's use one of his Sand Team 88 compatriots. This is Imani. They actually work together quite well. I think I'll be tempted to use Donovan with Cossack Marksman. I think they're re-releasing the Cossack Marksman. Sort of fit in quite well. Right, since I've used that acid rain already, I won't use my new Sentinel today. Here is G.I. Joe. See that they are slightly more chunky than G.I. Joe, but actually scaled well together. And then use my Fortnite AIM, who's going to be probably a bit more bulky, I think, maybe. Oh, about the same. Does look good. Here's a very, very nice figure. I think it looks fantastic. I really do. And I'm not biased in any way to any of the figures that I review, if I'm honest. I'm just very enthusiastic about action figures in general. He is good. The only thing I'll say is that left hand, if it was gun articulation, would be slightly easier for him to hold that gun. But he does look great. Another great release, just a shame. Again, it's an exclusive. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys signing out, saying please like, share, subscribe. Consider joining the Patreon, and I'll see you in another video soon. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye-bye.